Hello, one and all, back here again. Now, I will say the title could be slightly misleading because we are not just taking on Giovanni. We are going to Victory Road tonight on this Nuzlocke here, folks. So, here is what's going to be happening tonight. You can see the team on screen. That is the team we are taking to the E4, baby. That is the team that we are going to run with as best as we possibly can. So, that is what we're going to be doing. Now, here is the team as follows. We are also on a mission to get everyone to level 50-ish before the E4 except Hot Chalky. Because Hot Chalky, we have 7 rare candies. And that's probably where I'm going to put most of that there. Now you see Rotisserie instead of the Jolteon. The Jolteon is already boxed because it hit the level cap of 50 in that grinding session that we did earlier today. So we are going to keep going on Route 19 and 20 and grind through verse-seeking trainers with Souffle, Sashimi, and Snickerdoodle. Curry is the one problematic mon because also it stole a black belt, so I should probably take that item from it with Thief, which is great. So we're going to perhaps run back on Route 15. Fuck, that was not meant to happen. But that is what the goal of tonight's stream is we are going to get to level 50. We are all going to get to level cap on Giovanni. And not because we need to get to level cap to beat Giovanni. We could already beat Giovanni as is. But I want to get us ready for our rival fight, which I did not do early on because I was not confident in the Pokemon that I had for the start of the Nuzlocke. So we are going to go forward and have a rival fight, and we are going to have a Victory Road team going forward as well. So that's where we're at. That's the plan for the night. Perfect. 4 out of them. It's great. Oh my god, come on. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Alrighty, so do we try to do a double battle strat for Curry? Absolutely not, because I'm not confident that Curry gets out alive. It's just, you don't want to risk one crit on a water type move and completely screw yourself up. So that is why we're doing what we're doing. And we're going to go forward as best we possibly can, as is. And see where we go. So Goldeen and Seaking already. We are clearly over the top on these guys, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that when we are verse-seeking training. But nonetheless, why not, you know? And I will try to make sure not to not to hurt my own teammate this time like I did last time with the Hot Chalky switch. There we go. That's done. And already, I mean, Souffle is already on the way to 47, so we don't need a ton from Souffle. Plus, Souffle is going to probably be pivotal for Giovanni. Now, one thing I will say as well is we are going to have a nice time with Giovanni because I've already cleared out all the gym. And you don't even really need to do much of the gym for Giovanni except for maybe one trainer, maybe 2 at max. I've cleared out the entire gym for experience purposes, so we don't have to worry about any of that garbage, which is really helpful to have. So we are grinding and we're going forward. Now, if the Hail Mary were to be running and we were doing well enough, we were moving fast enough, I would consider doing E4 tonight. I don't know if I'm prepped for that, but I would consider E4 for the night as well. It's probably going to have to wait till tomorrow, unfortunately, just looking at time, but we will try to do our best and get there. Come on. We are just going to spam Psychic and Giga Drain until we get what we want. We're going to be Batista. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Alright, let's get this It's just under 1,000 right here. Beautiful. Now, I wish there was a better place to do this, but there is not a better place to do this besides maybe Victory Road, and we can't go there until we beat Giovanni. So, and I'd rather just do it all in one sweep and go. So, that is why we are doing it the way we are doing it. And the fun part is with the power points the way they are, I only have so many attacking moves with Souffle, so I have to divide the trainers up with so many of them on this route, so I do get to have a little bit of fun switching in and out with some stuff. So we can take out this trainer. The next trainer we might have to switch. It's all dependent on how the math works, obviously. But we'll go from there. But yeah, we go and see what we can do. This is easy. Beautiful. We got 3 more Psychics and I believe 4 more Giga Drains. Maybe 5, actually. So we'll see what we have to do. And that is certainly something we have to worry about with the E4 is our power points that are going to be tough. And I love always saying power points because it's so silly because it sounds like we're giving a Microsoft presentation when I say it, as opposed to worrying about the power points of a Pokemon. But nonetheless, we're here, we're ready to go, and we're going to do it. Good boost. Alright, Staryu is getting the last of our Psychics. So we are going to be able to do a level 47 here with Souffle, which is great. But admittedly, it could be better if we start moving faster, because we still have Lapras and Gyarados to go. Now, I will say I'd be comfortable maybe going 48 for them instead of 50. It's just more work on the back end. But granted, Victory Road, a lot of fire Pokemon, a lot of ground and rock type Pokemon, so we have advantage there. Plus, you never know what these trainers are going to bring as well in the Victory Road, and I do intend on taking a lot of trainers out depending on our capabilities, and that is something I think is really good and important for prep, is to take on trainers that you can do. And I know it kind of goes against the conventional Nuzlocke thinking, but the reason I say that is, A, it's a great XP gain when you're fighting trainers and not wild Pokemon. And secondly, beyond just the grind, it does give you a chance to be like, okay, how is this performing with these level of Pokemon? Now, the E4 is not a... There's not a 1-for-1 with Victory Road, but it's as close as you're going to get. You know, it's different when you have low level 40s against water type Pokemon in Blaine's gym or the ground gym that Giovanni has, and you know you can just dominate whatever you need to do. Okay, let's just check how far we are. Maybe 48 would be enough for me to go. Curry's problematic, but I think we gotta focus here. I'm gonna try to do one over here. Damn it. Alright, maybe we'll be able to use it. Shit. Alrighty. Level 9 Tentacle. Oh my god, this is why Tentacle sucks. With Tentacle, I could argue should be a possible alien Pokemon if we ever did like a cosmic type, which is a video that I'm working on right here, right now, actually, for the channel. God damn it. Did it again. I always do that. I try to time it as much as possible to get that last trainer. So we're going to run, and we're going to hit the Verse Seek. Alright, just the one, but it's fine. At least it increased our odds here. It sucks that we only got the one, but that's life. That's life. That's life. That's what all people say. Alrighty. Giga Drain. We can do 2 Giga Drains, so at least another Pokemon's getting some XP in this fight. I haven't even done the TM stuff yet either that we're going to have to do. But nonetheless, it's fine. We are going to be making a run on victory. I know we're getting to Victory Road tonight. And that's a big step for this Nuzlocke. But God, do I want to take on the E4. I would love to be able to do that within the next hour. I just know it's not going to happen with as much grinding as I feel the need to do. Oh yeah, shit. No power points left. I should have done that already. Okay, let's go Snickerdoodle. Okay. That's fine. Let's go Ice Beam and call it. Perfect. I do love how going through this route with Snickerdoodle, the amount of times it was like, oh, it's not that effective. And it would just completely one-shot everything still makes me laugh. Because it's just hilarious to get like, oh, it wasn't that effective. Okay. If it wasn't that effective, then what are we doing here? I think for a change of pace, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, just so I don't lose my mind, I am going to throw a bone for Curry. Because if we get the right combination of Verse Seeker, we can get 3 trainers back to back to back for Curry to immediately dominate. Which would be super beneficial. Nope. And I would have no issue if we could also get that top one, but I doubt we can get it. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. We got Curry up front. Good. The good girl's ready to go. And we just burn through these trainers. This is a Gloom Oddish. Then we have a Bulbasaur Ivysaur, and then we have Pidgeotto Wigglytuff. So we'll be fine in terms of risk versus reward. So that's good. 800 points there. Sweet. Notice I'm not even using Flamethrower because we don't need it. I'm just using Flame Wheel. Sweet. Alrighty. And after the next battle, we up to 42, which will be great. And that is how we are going to do this. Great. So I think this is a good strategy to not only train, but to not lose patience in mind. Is just keep going back and forth for our Pokemon. And plus, then we get the points, which is great. Speaking of the steps, is really what I mean by that for the Verse Seeker. The Verse Seeker is something I didn't even know of in terms of, I think I've had it before, but I've never used it properly, specifically. And so to be able to do this and just grind and get a bunch of money and everything else that comes with it has been absolutely fantastic. So, super thankful that our friend Aliens Reach, who popped into the chat from time to time, pointed that out for me. So, it's quite nice to have that. And that's a nice 2 grand down. Alrighty, Pidgeotto Wigglytuff combo. We're looking at about 1500 XP points, which is good. Sweet. Flame Wheel takes it. Shouldn't be a problem. Great. Now, Wigglytuff is surprisingly bulky. So, I could consider it, but I think Flame Wheel does the trick. So I'm just going to stick with Flame Wheel and go from there. Ooh, okay, interesting. Note to self, go Flamethrower next time. It's only because I don't want to deal with the garbage of Hypnosis or anything like that. I just want to get in and get out of the fight. Okay, so then we are going to switch it up. And we are going to go, let's say, Souffle. And simply because we have our bike here, I'm going to go and get some steps in. And then I'm going to fly us over to Fuchsia. And away we go down south on our swimming route. Our surf route, if you will. Sweet. Dun, 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 dun. And Verseek. Oh, almost. It's great when you can get all of them because then you feel like you're really moving. Not worth it, guys. Not worth it here. Oh, shit. Wrong. I didn't heal. I thought I did. So, sure, let's go to Sashimi. I probably just got myself a status move. Fuck. And we run. Cool. Because I forgot we weren't in battle. Sweet. And I know Twister is on this. No, Twister's not on here because we got Hydro Pump finally. Forgot about that one. God fucking damn it. I did it again. Oh my god, what am I doing? It's pathetic. At least I split it, I guess. With a Pokemon who needs it. And I know ability-wise, I can't hit it with a water move, otherwise I just spam surf, but... Coolio, bro. Spam surf. Play lame, win game. Alright, this is 972. It's ridiculous that I've done these trainers so often that I know how many experience points we're going to get out of it. 982. 982, that is. With the crit. Love it. Is Sashimi spelled that way? I don't know. I never double checked it. Oh well. There we go. And Poliwag. And we end. Nope. Since we heal up, we'll heal up before next time we run over to the route. Another 5 Pokemon. This is a level here. Interesting. But does it prevent it from being crushed by a surf wave? It does. Okay. Okay. Very interesting to see that, nonetheless. 607. Beautiful. We bite. Ooh, we bite again. Crazy enough, Sashimi has enough moves that we could just pretty much chill out here for a long time and do it, but... Oh, God. I don't want to deal with this. Obnoxious. Oh, good. Now I have to get out of it. Beautiful. With the flinch, just in time. Get us the fuck out of here on Tentacruel. That's a level. There we go. That much closer. We're chipping away. 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 Our special attack could get a lot better. Rain Dance. That's a question. I think I want Bite for a dark move. That's the problem, man. I think I want the Bite. Do I want T-Wave, though? Because I already have these pulled up. So, Lorelei, Rain Dance ain't going to help much. Bruno, we don't need it. We are going to sweep with it. Agatha couldn't hurt. Lance couldn't hurt either. Oh, God. Actually, let me do this. Alright. Okay, after Giovanni. So, don't need Rain Dance there. And then as the champion, is Rain Dance that critical? Not really. I think we can do without it. I like T-Wave more than I like Rain Dance. So I'll consider it, but I think I also have a Rain Dance TM. I'm going to forego Rain Dance for now. Although Rain Dance would be excellent. I want to stick Surf and Hydro Pump. And that is why we're going to forego it. It's tough because I'd like to have a Rain Dance, but you only limited to 4 moves, so it ain't fun. Oh, that's tough. That's tough, that's tough, that's tough. Alright, spam Surf. Great. Ooh, dangerous. Just double checking here quick. Okay, cool. Alright, we got one more. I'll go out to those other swimmers out there, see what we can do there. Because I like the dark and the flinch, specifically the dark move. It's the only dark move we have. And to take on that Alakazam, that could be a problem. I like having it. Alright. Shishimi. Missed. Chump. Damn it. Damn it. Whoops. That's another 1,000. Awesome. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, let's go check these swimmers out. Alright, we swim. Okay, should be enough. Oh, we got the rare one. Got the one that never wants to do it, which is fun. Okay. Shelter goes to a surf, ironically enough. So, which is fun to see that happen. Oh my god. Obnoxious. And we outspeed it right away anyways, so that's goodbye. Beautiful. And we got a Cloister coming our way, 31. And we surf that as well. Bingo. Survived. Respect. And goodbye. Oh, come on with the protect. And garbage. Straight trash, homie. Sweet. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay. Nope. Alrighty, Pokemon. Rotisserie. Fly us on over. Perfect. Cool. And then what I'm also thinking is, for some of our curry training, I might to bait a ground type move. I'm looking at Giovanni here quick. They all have Earthquake. So what I can do with Rhyhorn is try to bait Earthquake with a switch. So I can switch Earthquake, but put in a quad resistant Snickerdoodle, and then not have to deal with that, which would be pretty cool. And then also just get a nice little chip of XP here. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. I love that. Thank you, ladies. It's appreciated. Okay, let's go to level 43. I know this seems a lot, but it's just one of those that it's the first time I'm actually within striking distance of finishing a Nuzlocke successfully, and I don't feel like fucking it up, frankly. So that is why I'm doing as much prep as I am. I know so many people that I respect and like watching their content have the fuck it we ball mindset, and I respect it. I just don't have it right now yet. There are moments I have it. And I'm thinking, if I get everyone around 48, Curry 45-ish, then maybe we'll talk and fuck it we ball and we go. Which, it's doable with the time frame that we have. Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, not good enough. Alright, we burn up Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, we burn up Pidgeotto and Wigglytuff. We leave with another level in the bag. Maybe. It's a little close. Maybe not. I don't think we're going to get there after this one. Damn it. Which sucks. Ugh. Yet another reason to keep Growlithe as long as you can. Because then it's faster level up. Yep, thank you, Olivia. Love that. Okie dokie. Alrighty, alrighty. I will probably stick for another round of these trainers, just because we have the power points, and we'll go from there. Because I also don't want to feel behind the 8 ball, if that makes sense. God damn it. Should use flamethrower. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. We get it, we get it, we get it. You have got to be kidding me right now. With this sleep garbage. I hate being put to sleep in Gen 3. I hate it. I hate these status conditions in Gen 3. They're such garbage. They last forever. Thank you. My god, go away. Get fucked. Okay. And is there a string where we could get 4 trainers? Don't think so, unfortunately. And what we could do is I could do that. That'll be a nice one. Oh, but I don't have a cut. So that strategy's out. Verseek. Cool. Well, at least it's something. At least it is something. And we'll flamethrower the Wigglytuff this time. Just because I don't want to deal with Sing again. I don't think anyone else wants to watch me deal with Sing again. I don't think anyone needs to see that. Unless you just love seeing me suffer. And I don't think that's fun. Mostly because I'm the one suffering. And that ain't cool. Sweet. Not changing. Flamethrower. Bingo with the crit. Love it. Let me just thought of something here. Do we want to get an encounter? And I don't really care about the encounter so much. But over on yield 18, there was those 3 trainers right there. But I know for a fact we could. Oh, there's no surf encounter there. Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, maybe it'll be Dupe's Claws. Who cares? Cool. I hadn't knocked this guy out yet, so that's why I thought of it. Which is why I believe I just switched Lapras to the front of the party. If I didn't, I screwed up, but whatever. Alright, 34 Dodrio. We'll take it. 1 Ice Beam, it's over. Perfect. Dunsies. Love it. Bag with the Verse Seeker. He's the one who took it? The one who just got his ass kicked? Okay. I'm even not mad about it, but it's hilarious that it's like, oh yeah, I'll do it right again. I'll take you. I'll show you. You'll see. Give me a little Stevie Richards action right there. There we go. Sweet. And we run. Because we can. Boom, 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 boom. And that should certainly be enough steps for our buddy here. And just so we can get them done. Just looking here. Alright. It's a lot of XP. I mean, admittedly, it is. So I'm thinking I'm gonna switch Souffle to Snickerdoodle Spot to take these guys out because I want them done. I want Souffle over with. So that is why we do it this way. All got the 5. That is beautiful. And we can put Snickerdoodle in at the same time for this. We get a little chip there too, which is nice. Getting all 5 is so beautiful. Perfect. Also, I love that animation so much. Beautiful. Psychic should take out the Sea King. Oh, wow. That's not bad at all. Just looking at what Blue has, or our rival Angie has, moving forward before that first Victory Road spot. So, that slot right before Victory Road, I should say. God, the sprite work screws me up with these feet. These feet, man. They're not great. And do we have... We have just enough power points, I believe, to take Souffle through this section. I think literally... No, we don't have enough. Which is fine, because then we get a little bit more elsewhere. But I think this is what we're going to... We're just going to make a triangle and work on our Pokemon simultaneously. Because it might feel slightly longer, but I think it livens it up so you constantly feel like you're making progress. And then once they're at the similar range where with you in striking distance, then it's go mode on just that Pokemon again. It obviously, it felt way faster with the Jolteon, because Jolteon could literally just... We'd click one button and it was over. Or 2 buttons, technically. And it was over as fast as possible. And we were getting really good pulls with all of these trainers all the time. And I'm glad I've now thought of putting in that double battle. Just anything on screen is worth it. So I'm going to do... Okay, so we go to Axel. And we do it again, 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 and we do it again. We just keep moving, and we keep going. Because I think level cap here might be the move. Take out Psychic. Glorious. Be done with it. Love that. Critical hit. Awesome. Okay. Another Psychic. I know we have a Tentacruel in this bunch, so I might save a Psychic for Tentacruel, just because it should be a good kill-off. Alright, that's 48. So... Awesome. Put the time in now and get the job done. Put the time in now, get the job done. Put the time in now, get the job done. And that is what we're going to do. So we're just going to keep one-shotting all these mons until we get the job done. Staryu, not a problem. I don't think it's going to happen, but I don't think we have the power points for it. I was going to say there's an outside chance we get Souffle to that 49 mark, but it's going to be just short, unfortunately. But it'd be nice. Be very nice. Bingo. Alrighty. Man, Souffle. Souffle's eating it up. Okay. One more. And we spam. Swimmer Connie sent out a Staryu. God, it'd be better if these were Starmies, but it's fine. Also be nice if there were some rematch teams prior to becoming champion. They're kind of leveled with you. That'd be pretty nice. That's always something that I wish Pokemon games would do, is the scaling was changed for you. Now, I think that could be problematic because a lot of Pokemon encounters would be, I don't want to say dull, but you'd probably, to make that happen, I think a team like Game Freak and the Pokemon Company would probably cut some corners and just kind of copy-paste it if that were the key, but you never know. Alright, Connie, you're done. Swimming's great, sunburns aren't. You are correct. You know what also is great? Destroying your Pokemon. Perfect. Giga Drain. Beautiful. Alrighty. But we're going to keep making that triangle right after this. So, Seeking switched. And let's go Shishimi here. And get that level closer. We're creeping, man. We're creeping where we want to be. It's getting to feel striking distance. Every time I'm like, oh, I'm so much further than I think I am. Bite, flinch, flinch, flinch. Yes! You bastard. Oh. Damn it. Fight through, fight through, fight through, Shishimi. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Just wanted to see something here. Nothing we can do there. That's fine. Alrighty. I just want to see if there's another way to kind of cheese another trainer into that possibility. 'Cause the more trainers we can get on screen, the faster it's going to be. Heal up. And we go Curry to Lapras, back to back to Souffle, and then Shishimi. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. Hang with me. Okay. Curry, come on up to the front of the party. Love it. Bum ba da dum ba da 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 da. First Seeker, give me all three. Oh, that's fucked. All three of them said no? That's crazy. There we go. I just had to trick him. Just had to trick him back into play, you know? I will say, although it is nice to be so dominant, depending on what those bird keepers give over on 18, I might go, once we're down to just Curry, sticking to that area. If we have a higher Pokemon count, and I know that Dodrio is going to give out really good XP, and we can still one-shot it, so it's not like it's a concern. Alrighty. Flame Wheel again. Because I will say, I love Arcanine. Arcanine's my favorite Pokemon. Acknowledge our tribal chief. But it certainly feels tedious training right now for Curry because of the circumstances that we have. It'd be so much easier if we had, grass types in the 30s or even grass types in the 40s. That could have been really nice help, but nonetheless, it's not what we got. And we got weak typings, not a Vileplume in sight, not a Tangela. We didn't, get multiple Ivysaurs or Venusaur or anything. We got Bulbasaur, Oddish, and that's the tough part. Even if we got Weeping Bells and things like that, it'd be better. Alrighty. Flame it up. Crit. Love it. Awesome. Awesome. We're not going to get to 44. That's okay. I might do another run of it. Just so we can have a shot at it. Did I just see that biker in play? Because if we could get that biker, then we're looking at a level every time. Which would be tremendous. Maybe not, but a lot closer. Flame it up. Send that bitch packing. There we go. Curry. There you go, girl. Good girl. Good girl. Hell yeah. Alright, let's make another run. We can put all 4 of them in. I think that's what we're going to do. Because we can just spam Flame Wheel to these poison type bastards. Come on. Come on over. Fuck yeah. All 4. Alrighty, all 4. I think there's 3 of them here. Yep. It's coughing, coughing, wheezing, probably. Hey, spammer. Nice to see you. Love to have the spam comments in our things. Love having spam be the only comment in the stream, 'cause it's random night on a Friday. Flame Wheel. Goodbye. For being quote-unquote not, neutral, it does seem like fire really burns up these Pokemon quite well. And just because we can. The wheezing could get us there. It's a stretch. There we go. Okay, so the wheezing's a big help. The wheezing's a huge help, honestly. That can't be true. Oh, it was true, bitch. Alright. Let me take out these guys again. And then we go Lapras. Alright. The grinding session, I tell you. The grind, the grind, the grind. It's all about the grind, man. Can't be afraid to grind. However, that's terrible advice. Because sometimes you gotta be respectful of yourself and your boundaries. Alright. Flamethrower! I love Wigglytuff's ears. That sprite works really nice. Good. Alright, we'll get maybe halfway to 45. After these ones, my god, Arcanine is a slow mover, man. It's kind of crazy. The slow-going nature of this Arcanine. But that coughing, Grimer, wheezing biker is so goddamn beneficial, it's ridiculous. Awesome. Okay. And we burn here. Cool. About 3/8 of the way then. Bingo, with a crit that we didn't need. We love that. Beautiful. Yep, about 3/8. Beauty Olivia, and we're just making money the whole time, which is another thing, because this puts us in play for multiple things at the game corner if we need it and want it. So that's a big deal to have. Shit, that was not what I meant to do. Now I'm going to get powdered, and I'm going to be upset. Yep. It's what 2 seconds of impatience gets you while you yawn. It's been put to sleep. I would almost take a poisoning here just to get out of the sleep, because then you can do nothing. You can always antidote if I need to. Thank you, Curry. Goodbye. It's my own stupidity. I'm sorry, girl. Love it. Move on. Goodbye. Alright, so we're almost halfway. We'll be halfway after these guys. And we're on our way to where we need to be. Beautiful. Alright, so we're already halfway. We'll be over halfway then, which will be nice. Okay. Beautiful. Sweet. Awesome. And here we run. I don't think this route's worth it. Just had an idea, but don't think it's worth it. Alrighty, let's go get our birds. Cool. Just keeping it fresh, keeping it lively. Aw, 2 of the 3, damn. Okay. Is my bird call getting better? Is it? Is there heat? It's not scalding, but it's there. Ice beam. There's another 100. Oh my god, 1100. There we go. 1000, 1150. Beautiful. That's a big number. Jump. Cool. Snickerdoodle, you are the best, and we love you. So glad we rescued you from those terrible people in Silphco. Oh, Firo, this is exactly how I wanted to do this. Firo gives about 1000 XP every single time. So if we do this properly, we get almost a full level just from these 2 trainers, which is why I wanted to do this. Oh, Spearow, damn. Surf you. We don't need to use Ice Beam for you. No, not you. There we go. Ooh. Another Firo. Cannot believe we didn't get 44 on that one. It's ridiculous. Beautiful. Beautiful. We love it. Fofo. Special defense and speed, not great, but that's fine. Alrighty, we surf. Beautiful. Alright. And Souffle, come on in. And here we go. Give me all 5. Give me all 5. Give me all 5. Reverse Seeker. Beautiful. And let's work on the tougher ones. There we go. If for some way, some reason, somehow, we can get all we need here. Souffle's not far. I do know that. Actually, I am going to do that. Damn. I was just trying something. Rude. Surf it up. I'm doing this intentionally to try to give us enough power points to maybe finish Souffle at the 50 mark. It's the whole only reason I'm doing this. Otherwise, obviously, I don't need to do this at all. I don't need to do that. Great. That's fine. Plus we have leftovers, so... Bite it! Alright, hurt itself in confusion, that's just fine. Seeking with the flinch. Lefties comes on through. There we go. Beautiful. This is how you play the game. This is how you play the game. Dunsies. There we go. Alrighty. Sweet. Okay. Maybe this fight? Maybe this fight does it. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 445 part of the polywag. That's a problem. It's the real problem. Leftovers comes in handy once again. One-shot psychic. Glorious. Here's our biggest gainer. Awesome. Beautiful. And here is 49, and we're almost done with Souffle here, which is great. And then we go back for a curry run. And we do Lapras run. Good old snickerdoodle. There we go. It's good balance. Always like a nice balance there. Psychic. Hell yeah. Oh, I lost. These waters are treacherous. You shouldn't come back here. Well, I did. What are you going to do about it, bitch? Let's go, Axel. You know the drill by now. I dominate, I destroy, I take your money. For lack of a better word, I bully you. Hell yeah. The crazy part is, there are 10 Pokemon in our way, and I don't think those 10 Pokemon are going to get us where we need to be XP-wise to get to 50 on this. It's going to be close, but I don't think we're going to get there, unfortunately, which really sucks. Granted, this Tentacruel and the Sea King are going to help. But I just don't think... I think we're going to end up short. Which absolutely bites. Staryu. And then we Giga Drain the rest. Cool. Alrighty. Yep. Not gonna get there just yet. Takes one more run. But the nice part of us doing all this is, since we're chipping away with all of them, once Souffle is out of the picture, then it's just 3 focus Pokemon the whole time, and we're almost done. Which is tremendous, obviously. So, it is something to work with. Great. There we go. We're over halfway. If I recall correctly, Connie doesn't have much, unfortunately. Because otherwise it'd be great to get another big gainer. I know we have over 1,000 Seaking, like XP wise over 1,000 Seaking, yeah. So the Staryus are consistent. Beautiful. Swimmer Connie is exhausted, and that's fine with us, and we don't care. Whatever. Alrighty. And here's Alice with her Goldeen Seaking combo. I am getting pretty good at remembering these things since I've done it 1,000 times now. I will say, for anyone still in the stream, that I'm going to try to use Pokehex next time and put a bunch of candies in the box. Alrighty, one more. This is a big gain, which puts us right on the cusp with one more battle with this big Seaking. Great. This is over 1,000, so we're almost there. Yeah, we're damn close to that level cap area. Alrighty. Pokemon Rotisserie, head up and fly away to Fuchsia City, where we heal. And then we run and go burn up some poison grass types. And we work on our doggo, and then we go back to the birds, and we freeze them up with good old Lapras. Snickerdoodle Lapras to be exact. And then we finish Souffle and work Sashimi for the rest, which will be great. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, shit. There we go. Verse Seeker. There we go. We got the 4. We're sticking to the plan. We're sticking to the plan. Because it's the only way we can get Korea up, frankly. Which absolutely sucks, but it's just the way it has to be. Alrighty. And we will get to 45 after this run, which is great. Beautiful. Two more battles and we'll be done. I like how I'm just talking to myself constantly doing this stream because, you know, grindy grinds do that to each other. Alright, Flame Wheel. Yes, good, yes. Exactly. Almost did it again. Boom. And do we get to 45? I think we do. Right there. Give it to us. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Yes. Super effective. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. The grind is working. The grind is working. The grind is working. Oh shit, I even could have got her up top. To get all 5 of them would have been really nice. I think that's just the Clefairy with Metronome, but still something. But alas, we can't use cut right now. Which is silly as hell, I know, but and Flamethrower. This Wigglytuff should be way more XP than it is. I know it's only a 2-stage, but it's a 3-stage really, even at this point, so. Fork over all your cash when you lose to me, kid. You ain't gonna lose to you, dog. Biker Alex with a coughing. Nothing says tough biker like the name Alex. All due respect to my friends named Alex. I have many of them. But all due respect, I don't think Alex is like the toughest name in the world. Doesn't scream like, I'm gonna kick your ass. It screams more of like, I'm an English major. And yes, one of my dear friends is named Alex and an English major, so that is where that joke comes from, but nonetheless. Great. This wheezing bomb is super helpful. It's the wheezing that really puts it over the top to make this section worthwhile. Otherwise, you do just kind of get stuck in La La Land again. And here we go. Lapras. Snickadoodle, switch on over. What's going to be nice as well is with these birds in the picture, very soon we will be able to just work Lapras in both the water and the birds, which I think is going to be super helpful. Damn. Damn. Could have been nice. I'm not gonna lie, I might do another lap on these guys just because to only get one of them sucks. Kind of, you know, Arcanine style, kind of sucks to have that happen. Because the Fearow is really what's making it worthwhile. It's not, it's certainly not the Spearow. And the Dodrio, obviously, if you can get the Dodrio as well. Great. Alright, we are going to run. Also, I don't think I've had an encounter on 18 yet, which is wild. I say that as I'm about to get an encounter, probably. The 2 I'd rather have, which is nice. Dupe's Claws, already have it. We run away. Is my bird call getting better? I think so. Maybe I'm just getting crazy. Who knows? Ramiro sent out Dodrio. And I sent out Snickerdoodle to end your dreams. Wait a tick. What am I doing? I just had a good idea that could be a little hair risky, but worthwhile. But I doubt risk would really come into it. There are 6 trainers in quick succession on the cycling road that I could just burn with Flame Wheel. That's an option. I might try that and see where we go. Especially if the levels work out. Because if the levels work out, I mean, that's big time stuff right there. Alright. We're going to be just short of 45 here, which is fine. Beautiful. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just hit it. And we're going to be right on the cusp either way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Spear's last. Shit. What's the PowerPoints here? Oh, we could do a whole nother round. Do a whole nother round. Let's do a whole nother round. Why not? Just kind of gets us out of the water for a little bit, which I kind of dig. And again, we're just trying to get a level every time, so this isn't really like breaking pattern, if you will. Give me all 3. Yes! And the plan is Dodrio and Fearos, Ice Beam. Everything else gets Surf. Wilton. Wilton. It's actually not a terrible name. I kind of dig that name, actually. Just because it's a little absurd. And I like a little absurd names. Cool. And 45. There we go. Dunsies. Bam. There we go. 45 with Snickerdoodle. Motherfucker. I already have a Doduo. I already have a Doduo. Snickerdoodle, snickerdoodle, there we go, there we go. Snickerdoodle, snickerdoodle, ooh, ooh, ooh. Now I'm making up songs. That's how crazy I am right now. I'm making up songs. Alright. Start strong. Against the Dodrio. Gotta love it. Had to bug you. I don't want you coming around. Well, I understand that. I do just beat you up every time you see me, so that's fair. It's honestly pretty valid criticism if someone says it. If all they do when they show up is just kick the shit out of you. Kind of fair. I will be about halfway after this fight, and that is A-okay. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ride back to Fuchsia, heal, fly to Celadon, and I'm going to try that cycling road technique instead, just because there's more trainers in that concentrated area. So every time we got a chance to roll 6, and they all have pretty big teams. I don't remember any of them having like really small teams. They all at least have 3 Pokemon. So I can't exactly remember their levels right now, but I know what they are. They're Coughings and Grimers and a couple fighters, but that's really what you're looking at there. And all of our Pokemon can easily take them out now, so... And I'm only running to Fuchsia, or biking to Fuchsia, because I can then get the Verse Seeker ready to roll. And then Souffle is going to be done within about 1 to 2 battles, which is great. And then it's, Sashimi and Snickerdoodle time, along with Curry. So what would be really nice is if we want to, we can get steps in just by running back and forth with the Pokemon Center, which could be really cool. So we're going to check it. I think a few pop in the 30s, but I think it's mostly mid-20s to late 20s. So let's roll. Let's see what we got here. And again, it'd be so nice if we could do it inside, but we can't do it inside, so alas. So can you aim? Get anyone else? Probably not. Alright, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Or 3 out of 6 ain't bad, at least. Okay, let's start here. And actually, no, let's start here. And get Souffle done. And we'll go to the rest. What do you want? Oh, it is a twofer. Okay. Level 29 still. Better. Psychic. Goodbye. Again, it's a Grimer, so it's not going to do much, but still, we're here. Sweet. Coughing's not going to get us there. God damn it. It is! Okay, 1 battle. That's all we needed. Souffle is at level cap. Thanks, Biker Lau. And we switch. Sweet. Come and play, little mouse. I'll treat you right. That's weird. It's just weird connotations. Mankey at 29. I think he has some Machop as well, which is very interesting. Sweet. Not the best, but not the worst either. Unfortunately, I think Cycling Road might be, I don't want to say a dead end, but it could be slightly problematic because we're not getting those middle stage Evos right now. But hell, it was worth a shot. I think for Curry, I'll keep doing it. Okay, so there's 1,000 right here. Level 33. Perfect. So we're going to use Flamethrower. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back into Celadon. I'm going to try our luck one more time. Perfect. I mean, that's a big gain right there. So if you just get Hideo, you're getting a good one. Just kind of like the Dodrio. So I'm going to run back in. And let's run a lap just for funsies. Alright, that should be plenty enough steps. Alright, and we're perfectly lined up. And we try to get all 6. Again, 3. We got the one we wanted, though, so that's nice. Feeling hungry and mean. I really need a punching bag. Which is interesting. Again, just weird connotations here. Cameron. So I was dead wrong about the multiple teams. So I'm thinking the C might be a better option for us. For some of our friends to deal with. Obviously, Curry can't do that, but If we're going to get 3 out of 6 the whole time, though, it's not worth the run. Where we can get the 4 with pretty much guaranteed stuff that's at least middle Evo numbers. Some of it at the very least. And we do get a wheezing over 1,000 encounter 2. So it's not bad. So we might stick to 15 going forward. Don't call and run away. Alright. Alright, Hideo. I know you want to blow your wheezing up, but I'm not going to let you. Flamethrower. Sweet, 46. There we go. The grind is real, so are we. It's actually not a bad saying. The grind is real, but so are we. Alright, I get the... Oh yeah, the weird one. The weird guy and his weird saying that I didn't really like. That was kind of gross. Alright, so just another 456. Which is great. 459, my apologies. Don't want to take it away from you. Sweet. 546. That's why I got that number. I was doing some changing of the numbers a little bit. A little transitive property, I believe. Who knows? I don't even remember math, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Math was not my strong suit once we hit middle school. Elementary math, I'm the king. I'm the king of the elementary math. Beyond that, though, I don't know if I'm your guy. I'm going to go birds again. Okay. And as we said, we got Souffle down, so that's all we needed to do. Oh my god, everybody's in my way. Get out of my way. Sound like Greener Wormtongue for my lovely Lord of the Rings fans out there. Give me all 3. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. It's another level in the books, which we love. Birdkeeper Jacob. Ice Beam. Crit. Lovely. Wait. We can do a second round if we want to here, too. So we have enough PP with the Ice Beam move that we're fine. Crit. Spearows do nothing, but it's fine. With Fearos at almost $1,000 a piece. Not bad. Sweet. And after the Dodrio, we'll be at 46. We're getting there. I know this has been an hour plus of grinding, folks, but it has been worthwhile. It's been absolutely worthwhile. And we're making a lot of money as we're doing this too, which does not suck either, because we're constantly improving that way too, and getting ready for the Elite Four, so we can get all the items we want. Ice Beam it up. Sweet. There it is, 46. Good. Nice run there. And here we go. Surf. This does no XP whatsoever, but it's part of the gig, so, you know, what are we going to do? And here we go. Excellent. Party time. Excellent. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to do one more with Lapras, and then I'm going to take us down Seaside for Gyarados. Verseeker. That's another threefer. That's what I like to see. God, the sprite work in Gen 3 is just so good. I know I've said that so many times on stream, but it just looks so goddamn good. How can you even be upset about it, you know? The other thing I really like about this strategy is kind of getting to track a little bit. Now, I'm not saying I've been paying great attention here, but using Lapras in multiple locations does give it a little bit different of an XP spread, which is kind of nice. Because I'll be the first to tell you, even though I have a Pokemon-specific YouTube channel, sort of, I don't fully know, you know, EVs, IVs, all that good shit. I don't fully know all that stuff very well. Because generally, I don't care. I play the game and have some fun. Nuzlocks are not really my first love in life when it comes to Pokemon. But it's still really fun to do them. Especially when we're doing it like this. Even though the grind could be better, to say the least. Bird Keeper Jacob. Alright, that's another 972. Beautiful. And we surf for another 394, is it? Snicker-doodle, 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 snicker-doodle. 348, my apologies. Gave it too much, which is tough. Glorious. The other thing about Route 15, going back to the cycling road conversation, is Route 15 is just one really nice, easy, straight path to bike, which admittedly is very useful. Alrighty. Another level down. Alright, let's go Seaside here. Sashimi in the Switch. Alright, let's get 5 trainers right away. Give me what I want! Give me what I want! Let's do this, buddy. Our longest tenured team member here. Because we were really stupid and killed our Pidgeotto. And we never even got to Pidgeot, which was hurtful. So our longest tenured Pokemon, all the way from Route 4 for $500. That is how Shimi came into our lives. And now it is on the cusp. Damn, so close. That's the one if I wanted to skip. If I could skip any, that would be the one I skip, because you're splitting XP. Alrighty. Let's do it. Gotta bite this. Pretty close already to 46, which is really nice. That's the other reason I like rotating. I kind of forget the progress. We've already made another level, which feels nice. Okay. 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 There we go. That's 46 in the books. Again, these battles, they just have a better XP output, which is really nice. I will say I could use an electric type move really nicely right now. I noticed our physical attack went up by 4 here, which is not exactly what I'm looking for in a Gyarados, but, you know, it's fine. Frankly, at this point, 1 or 2 little changes aren't going to kill me. Sweet. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's going to feel like we are cruising right after we get to levels. That's the best part. Alright, I think we could get to 47. I think we've got a shot. Okay, so we've got a Tentacruel and a big Sea King and consistent stuff. Surf. Oh, God damn it. The fact that Lapras's Surf works and Sashimi's doesn't is a little obnoxious. But it's fine. Sweet. Let's try a bite. Try a bite. Take a bite, take a bite. Sour candy. God damn it. Stop taking my stats down, you little bastard tentacle. Nobody likes you. Flinch. Damn it. Let's use the Bubble Beam, so it's fine. It's a lot longer when we have to use Shimi, I've noticed. Now, I'm going to put at least one kind of rando move you wouldn't expect on Sashimi, because the beauty of Gyarados, it has so many TM abilities that you may as well do something on it. The other thing is I've thought about, I just had this thought. I shouldn't say I thought about it. I thought I had is we could do strength on it since it's such a big physical attacker now. Ooh, that was a surf candidate. Damn it. Alright, whatever. And take strength away from Snorlax if needed to give Snorlax a more varied moveset. And the reason I say that is we have a really good physical attacker now in Gyarados. If we just need a good straightforward attack. And we can let Snorlax kind of rest with some other stuff. Surf work here? I don't think so. It works. Okay, cool. Alright, spam surf. Play lane, win game. Play lane, win game. Alright, we're getting to 47 with Sashimi. So we're getting close here, guys. We're getting close. I know I keep saying we're getting close, but we're getting there. And I will say I'm not ending the stream until we beat Giovanni. That is the goal for the night. We're beating Giovanni. And frankly, if we're beating Giovanni, I'll heal up and do the rival battle right afterwards. And then it's on to Victory Road and the E4. She's exhausted, by the way. Great. And there's a bunch of bites. Awesome. And we will already have a nice 1,000 boost towards 48, which is great. Flinch. Or just die, that's also cool. It's also cool, not gonna lie. Alrighty. Special attack only 1 does suck. Flinch. Ugh, Fury attack. It's not even because I'm worried about damage, it's just long. Hell yeah. There we go. Let's heal up. Let's go back to work. We're so close. We are so close. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, let's go get our Route 15. Magic number is 50. Come back here. Get in the frame. Get back over here. There we go. Verse Seeker. Damn. So close. So close, yet so far away. Which sucks. That does just mean we're out here a little bit longer with Curry, which is not the worst thing in the world when you gotta hang out with your favorite Pokemon. It also just sucks because Curry takes forever to gain XP. Dunsies, 702. I also might just take the birding route because it's the fastest way to... It's the fastest way to big XP. It's just nice when you kind of just sit here and chill and take it out. Fork over all your cash, kid. Biker Alex. Tough guy, Biker Alex. I'm also getting to the point where do I just work a couple levels with Snorlax, not on tonight's stream, but work a couple levels so that I can really get Victory Road to be super beneficial. Beautiful. And send out the Weezing. Give us the XP. BEA beautiful. I'm gonna try one more time. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. What am I doing? I'm gonna try that, actually. Because I think he might have a Weezing there, too. And what I like about that... Ooh... These guys could be easy. It's dangerous. I want to make that clear, but... Oh, yeah. So we can just kind of L it up a little bit with all these bikers that have these Pokemon that are going down quick, you know. Beautiful. 708 is great. Muck should be a bigger one. Let's have some flamethrower for Muck. This should be done. Yeah, big ugly bastard that you'll, yeah, I mean, you gotta love Muck, but he's a big ugly bastard. Wipeout. Pokemon battle, right, cool, rumble. Biker Malik with his coughing. And the fact that Curry started at 41 and Curry has the opportunity, granted, I know I've been making an effort, but definitely thought I wasn't going to put as much effort into Curry tonight. Or early concerted efforts for Curry, but nonetheless, here we are. Sweet. Oh yeah, max XP is great. And we move forward. You're here again, huh? Yeah, I am. Biker Isaac with the Grimer. My gosh. The yawning, my friend, is getting out of hand. The yawning. And their low-level Grimer sucks. Coolio, bro. Coolio. There should be a 7. High 6, low 7. 6, 7. I do it every once in a blue moon for the kids. You know, for the kids. And we run. That'd be a nice little area too if you could get it. Let's verse seek. Yes. Alright, 3 of the 4 ain't bad. This is better for XP purposes, so we'll take it. Beauty Grace with the Pidgeotto. I also am going to look at the PowerPoints. I'm not going to lie, I might just run Curry for a little bit. And then we can focus on our other two. Because we need Weezings, Mucks, and the Wigglytuff get Flamethrower. Because I'm not risking an explosion. And Wigglytuff just sucks. So, and I don't want to get stuck in Sing. Beautiful. You look so cute too. Meh. Oh, we got the one up top too. Fork is also, when you're not paying attention, an interesting word to see on screen. 6s again. Flame Wheel. Yeah, this is kind of the route. This is kind of nice. I can't lie. With this little L shape we got going on, moving around. Taking all these Pokemon out. It's great. Nope. Flamethrower. It's also hilarious being 20 levels over everybody now on this route. There we go. Perfect. Biker Alex. Tough guy. Bunch of coughings. Oh, it's the 25 coughing team. God damn it. But it's still something. Great. 610 ain't bad for a bunch of coughings. It's a little bit more if there were 4 at 28, essentially. Which doesn't suck. Wheezing. Now, if these were all wheezing, then we'd be talking. Because these little bastards get good XP points. Wheezing's a fun little Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. Chronicked out little bastard. Just mutant little freak. Gotta love it. Weezing's also one of those Pokemon that really opens up opportunities in design for the Pokemon franchise at large. One Grimer, which I don't even know if it gets us where it needs to go in terms of XP for 48, but maybe, just maybe. Just barely. Literally, just barely. Oh, that was a good little one for the special attack. I like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. If I want to sound like crazy Garth Brooks. Or Chris Grains as he's going by again. Because he's out of his mind. First Seeker. Sweet. Cool. 29. Good. Dead. And the Muck gets the flamethrower. Yes. Yep, Gerald, we got it. You wiped out again, we know. Pokemon Battle, right? Cool, Rumble. Cool, Rumble, Royal Rumble. I'm just being silly now. Because I'm losing my mind. It's really all that's happening. I'm losing my mind. Since we gotta go back anyways, I think I'm gonna stay until we have no power points left with Arcanine. Which isn't going to last super long. But then the best part is we can kind of sweep through many of these trainers with Gyarados and be totally fine. Hey, I remember you. Come on, let's go. Alright, Lucas. With your coughings. 26 is nice, though. Alright. And you're intimidated, which is fun. Flame Wheel. Good. God, my eyes are getting tired by just staring at this screen. Begging for levels. And these poison-type bikers, they have a decent amount of Pokemon to at least just burn through, which is nice. Great. Love that. Alrighty, so what do we got PowerPoint-wise? Summary. Alright, we got 10 fire attacks and Thief left. So, let's go get our next group. Let's hope for the 4. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. Verseeker. Beautiful. We got all 4 of them. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize the Bulbasaur and Ivysaur right after this battle because of the grass typing. And it's not because it's a problem, it's more so it's the slowing down with powders that I don't want to deal with all of our water types. That's more of my issue with those. Nice and easy. And here comes the wheezing. Yep. Alrighty. There we go. That's a big gainer. Alrighty. Oh my god. My eyes. My eyes. Oh yeah, I gotta get this grinding done, and I gotta get Giovanni and the rival just so I can save my eyes, my god. Oh, come on, Grimer. $500. Alright, let's take out this one. Like I said, I'm gonna go until the PowerPoints are done. So we have 2 more uses here, and then I can go from there. So we can take out the poison type. We can take out Biker Alex, our favorite. So I think we're going to do that. Oh, yeah. Always goes before any other. It's evasiveness. Now, let's just look. No evasiveness on the rival. No evasiveness on the rival. Lance. Not a problem. Agatha. Not a problem. Bruno. Not a problem. Lorelei. Not a problem. So we don't need Odor Sleuth any longer. It was a very fine move to have, though, so thank you, Odor Sleuth. And if I want to, now I can finish these ones with E-Speed. So, also nice. Okay, Flamethrower. And we'll go to the Biker. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to try E-Speed on the Pidgeotto. And I'll save the Flamethrower for Wigglytuff. And I don't even know how much money we have made, but it's not bad. Let me tell you, with all this grinding, it ain't bad. Alright, Biker Alex with the coughing. Biker Alex with the coughing. Okay. And this whole team goes down to Flamethrower. Which is nice. Alright, Grimer gone now. Ooh, no, I gotta use E-Speed on both of them on the next battle, which isn't a problem. I would rather do that, but... It's also nice to have the signature move. It's really nice actually to have the signature move. Can't be true. And let's have some extreme speed time, baby. And we're almost there with Curry. One more run with Curry will do that. E-Speed. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. And we'll be almost halfway there, which one more run of trainers will do it with Curry. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okie dokie. And we switch. Snickerdoodle. Let's go kill some birds. Just double checking my summary here quick. Alright, we're totally fine. Lapras is also, I said this earlier about Snorlax's moveset. Lapras also can have an oddly decent amount of moves put onto it. So I'm also going to give at least one rando to Lapras. Got them all. Got them all. We'll do another run with it right afterwards. Oh, and we're close. We're so close, guys. We're within striking distance. I keep saying it, but we're getting there. We're so close. We're so close. Alrighty. Two more Pokemon, and we are at 47 with Snickerdoodle. And then it'll come down to Gyarados and Snickerdoodle. Who gets it first will be determined by really the order of the pathway. And also, I will say, with Bite, Gyarados can stay out a bit longer, but it's not its strongest move. So it's tough. Big gainer. Beautiful. Love it. Ooh, 3 on the speed. Lapras. Getting a little fast there, girl. Getting a little fast there, Snickerdoodle. And because we resist more, and my own patience wears thin, I could see a 50 Sashimi, 49 Snickerdoodle going into Giovanni. But I also just want to be patient and do it so that we can get those levels going right away afterwards. And then hopefully in the Elite Four we can really crank up the level. Going through with all those Pokemon against us and all those trainers there, taking them out one by one and doing what we can. I think would be really worthwhile. Alright. Ice Beam. It's not even fair, frankly, to do this, but it is. We're doing it, so I don't really care. Alrighty. And we head on over with the Surf. And we end this bird battle. Great. And we end up pretty much in the same place every time. Darn. Got them all. We run away. And we come right on back. And give us all 3. Give me what I want. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. You know, sometimes when things go your way, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We can't lie. Now, we don't need Ice Beam, but I think it's a nice little breakup, and I think it also helps to make Snickerdoodle feel so fast when we do these XP pulls with it, because we're switching between Surf and Ice Beam the whole time, and these are really quick battles for good XP. Like, this is clearly the best little area. So what I might intend on doing after this is I might just keep making the rounds here with Sashimi and Curry for this area. Because you have 4,000 pointers right in a row. If you can get all three. The question is, how many times can you get all three? Now, lately I've been getting a lot of them, so it's nice. Alright, we should be right under 48 or right above 48 the next time around. Awesome. Ice Beam. Beautiful. There it is. Yeah, we'll get 48 on this run. And then I am going to check stats. Not stats, I'm sorry. Summary for PowerPoints. Because I might do a run with Sashimi here just to boost it. And then go into another big one. And a bigger run, maybe it's Ocean Bound, maybe it's... That is a big one. That was huge. To get 5 on speed with a Lapras. Insane. Alright, barely anything, but that's fine. Cool. Alright, that does it for Snickerdoodle's time. And Sashimi. Let's check out those PowerPoints. Alright, we're ready to go. I'm also just gonna... Chalky's just kind of chilling. So let's, you know, get Chalky out of the way. Kind of feels like a normal Snorlax move, though. Alrighty. So we won't hit it here even if we get all 3, but we'll have a really nice starting point. Alright, so we're going to go, and here we are spamming Surf. That is all we are doing. We are spamming Surf. And if Surf doesn't work on the Fearow, maybe I'll throw in a Hydro Pump. I've yet to use, or I've used Hydro Pump one time, and that is it. So Hydro Pump feels like one where you bust it out when you want to, but when you need to specifically. Surf again. With 20 levels over, it should be fine. Beautiful. Over 1,000. Alright. 1,006 is such a good little pickup. Oh my god. Already have it. Can't do it. Alright. Surf it up against the Dodrio. Beautiful. Doduo. Level 24. Nice. But go away, please. Come on. Go away. Nobody asked for you. I should have... I'm going to play with something quick. And I'm going to see if I can bite the Spearow for the 1. I guess I only took 3 Pokemon out. I was wondering why it was so low. Or why it was so high, I'm sorry, of PowerPoint. Perfect. Alright, that's what we want to do. Surf Bite. Alrighty. So here's going to be the strat. We are going to make one more run with birds. Because we'll be over the 48. And then, what I'm going to do is, just for a change of pace, send us over to 15. And there, we work Curry to 50. And once it's at 50, we just bat clean up over there with Sashimi and Snickerdoodle and call it. That's all we needed. All we needed was all 3 of them. And I think that's where the grinding may finally come to an end. I know I've been saying this for 2 hours, but you're always like, oh, it won't take that long, it won't take that long. Grinding takes a long time, man. Dead. Sweet. And already after Dodrio, we'll be at 48, so we'll have a nice little pickup. Great. Into 48 after this last bird. Spam it. Let's go. Beautiful. I also like the stats we're getting from just the birds. It doesn't suck to get that stat split. Surf Bite, and heal up, and go finish what we can. But we're not ending until we take out Giovanni and the rival. Bingo. And we'll be almost halfway, which would be nice. If I started 49, I could probably go do it at Giovanni 2, which wouldn't be awful either, but I kind of just like getting everyone at 50, getting that head start. Like I've said 1,000 times, because I'm talking to myself nonstop on this stream. Please, someone out in the universe, hear me. Please come on over to my stream. I just need someone to talk to, cause I'm losing my mind. Grinding all the time, these Pokemon you see. Alrighty. Bum bum bum. Cool. curry. Let's do it. Let's finish it up. Oh, so close. So close. Now the question is, do we finish it with these 3? Would be nice. I think we finish it with 3, which is going to be good. If not, we're going to be damn. And when I say damn, I mean damn close. Beautiful. Bingo. Okay. Ugh. Flame wheel. 20 level advantage helps. It's so silly. It's just so silly. Alrighty. And flamethrower. Boom do 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 do. There we go. Oh, come on, we're so close. We're so close. Is there enough over here to make it worthwhile over the birds? Probably not. I don't know why, but this area just feels better. Yes! That grind is over. Just at the nick of time, too. Alrighty. What do we need here? Alrighty. We're going to stick here for a little bit. Just because we can have some good times running up the score against this group here. Alrighty. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. And then I'll run back for the rest of it. Beautiful. Nope. Alright, that's almost 1,000 there. What? How on earth did that not... Okay. Okay. Biker Gerald. You're going to continue to wipe out. As long as I tell you to, so shut up. You bastard. Oh, getting so close, the discipline is leaving my body. I can feel myself just mentally going, go to Giovanni, go to Giovanni, go to Giovanni. But it's just to set up the next stream. And that's the key, is I just want to set up the next stream to be the E4 run. I really am hoping we can get through Victory Road relatively quickly, maybe grind a hair of level, and I'm talking maybe. I just want to be at level 54 with all of our Pokemon and go forward. And that is why we are doing the grinding now that I'm doing. Because unfortunately, Victory Road's all indoors. Otherwise, I just keep using the Verse Seeker in the tunnel system. And I take out all those level 42, 43 trainers that are going to be in Victory Road. Beautiful. Alright, coughing. Beautiful. There we go. Alright, let's run it back. And we should get enough XP from this run that we can utterly beautiful, gorgeous, that we can get that level 50 with the birds. Alrighty. Because we should, this coughing might even give us 49. And we're going to do the poison trainers. Oh, damn it, coughing. And we're going to bite our way through the Pidgeotos and the Bulbasaurs and all those. It's just we're losing Surfs. I mean, I can use Hydro Pump too, but just Hydro Pump is not a high accuracy move. Why not? Let's try one. Sure. Cool. Alrighty. And unfortunately, if I recall correctly, boom, boom, there we go. Oh, poison. Yeah, poison resists dark. Otherwise, I just bite these guys. Surf it up. Ernest. Biker Ernest. Again, what are these names? They're not tough at all. They're just not tough. Come on. The question is, can we get to Giovanni by 10:30? That's 13 minutes from now. I doubt it, but we can try. Beautiful. So I'd also love to get Dragon Dance prior to the E4. That'd be pretty dope. Surf it up. Hydro Pump it. It deserves it. You never know if it'll explode on you. Perfect. This is perfect. This is legitimately perfect. Oh, you're a little cutie, so like a darling Pokemon. I remember you now. One Surf, one Hydro Pump. And then I'm going to switch it, just so we don't have to deal with Powder Garbage, to Lapras. The reason being, you know what, actually, I might not do that. Because we're going to go to the Pokemon Center anyways. So, I might just... I'm going to try to just cheese it with Hydro Pump and Bite. Screw it. Alrighty. Hydro Pump. Kill it. It works. There we go. Love that. Now, will it work for Ivysaur? That's the question. Damn. It's fine. We're going straight to the Pokemon Center anyways. Maybe not, actually, because we're going to Bite. Antidote. Cool. So I'm going to look at Lapras and see what Snickerdoodle's got under the hood right now. So... oh, we're full count. So... yeah. So here's what the plan's going to be. We are going to antidote good old Shishimi. Right? Because... that way we can run over to our birdie birds with Lapras to save some time. And then maybe with 49 and 49 we can get to 50, call it, and go to Giovanni. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Oh, shit. I don't think I switched. Well, fuck. Okay, well, maybe we'll just do 50 now. Okay. Hey. That could be a fun strategy. Screw it. Don't want you coming around here no more. There's no parts, no here's, no there's goes. Come on, come on. One bite. That's all it takes. One bite. Maybe 2. Bite him. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah. There you go, Shishimi. That's 50. There we go. And then there was Snickerdoodle. D-Dance. Hell yes. And that is where I think Thunderwave will be meeting its demise. Because the other thing... no, I can't make that work. I just thought of something, but it won't work. Let's shift it up. Surf, and Ice Beam combo. And I definitely thought D-Dance was at 53 for some reason, not 50. Because there's always those weird levels as you're going up. Alright, so we got 2 more rounds of full birds with Snickerdoodle without having to heal, which could... It's not going to do it, but it'll get us to 49. And would be worth... if we get a full gambit of birds, that is. And Versique. There we go. There we go. Alright, level 49, we are on our way. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough of a jump start to do a 2-round 50, which would be the play. Okay. Ice Beam. Great. Sweet. Wilton done. Down to Romero. Alright, Ramiro. Here we go. Let's go! I had to bug you. Alrighty. Come on. This grindy session grind. Beautiful. I gotta do 3 more sessions of birds, probably. And full birds at that. I could also go do 1 seaside session. Or 2, I should say. Because our surfs actually do take out quite a bit. So actually, you know, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We are going to run, bird it, heal, seaside, and then Giovanni, rival, call it. Alrighty. Give us what we want. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Beautiful. Exactly what we wanted. Maybe the Batista line works. I don't know. It's working so far. Come on. Nick it there. Sweet. We're not going to get in this battle, but maybe in the next one. Oh, we'll definitely get in the next one. I'm just thinking Pokemon now. No. That's not how math works. Math wasn't math in there. Great. We are so fucking close. And I don't know about y'all, but I would like to be done with the grind. I'd like to play the game. Alright. Ice Beam. 49. Beautiful. Glorious. Hydro pump. Hydro pump, huh? Yup. Alrighty. We'll get rid of safeguard for that. I had to bug you. Alright, this will be a decent little start. And then do all those chips. If we get a full seaside, we should be 50. I think. Because here you're looking at, roughly speaking, 5,000 and like 200 to 5,500, somewhere in that range. Or down low, you're looking at the Sea King and the Tentacruel really give you the bigger boost of 1,000, but then the chips keep giving you more than that on the 6-ish range. I'm gonna look at the calc. Alrighty. Because if it's within range, I might skip the seaside. Because I also think we have enough PP with Hydro Pump now that I could just kind of muscle our way through this one. Alrighty, so we're looking at probably 5,500 points. Here, if we got all 3 of them again, it's right on the cusp. Alright, I'm going to try it one more time. First seek. Give me what I want. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's all we could ever ask for. 4, 2, 1. I think I have enough surf even just to get that one done. Or it's damn close. Surf. Sweet. Hydro Pump. Sweet. Alrighty. This is going to be close here, folks. Alright. Ice Beam. Is there enough little Spearow chip to put it over the top? I think we're going to be just under. Damn. Maybe. It's close. It's close. Oh, just if one of these was 29, it'd be fine. Cool. I don't think we're getting there. God damn it. But I have enough PV for one more battle, so that's all we need to do. Surf it up. Surf's up, big kahuna. Just short. Just short. Damn. Alright. And here's what we're doing. Rotisserie, Flyason's over. We'll do one more round. Because honestly, at this point, one round is a good jumping point as well. Because after Giovanni, we're guaranteed like a level 51, possibly even a 52. However that fight goes, because there's a good possibility that Lapras is just going to sweep that entire team. Which will be really nice, admittedly. So let's hope for another 3 here. And then we'll heal up in Viridian City. Damn! Would have been nice. Okay. Still a nice little chip here. So, we'll be good. Surf's up, Big Kahuna. The grind is over. The grind is over. Oh, it's so satisfying. It's so good. It's so good just to have the grind fucking over. And to have 200 HP is really nice. And we come on down. Don't worry. Because then maybe tomorrow, if I lose my mind, I'll go up to 50 with Snickerdoodle. Or not Snickerdoodle, go to Hot Chalky with it. Because I'm crazy. Ice Beam. Alright, let's go kill. Let's go do this. It's time to fight. Rotisserie, fly us on over to Viridian City. Let's get Jolteon too, just for funsies. Move Pokemon. Cardamom. Welcome back, bud. 'Cause now we don't have to fucking fly anymore. God damn. Let's do this. You see that? You see that? Oh, damn. Stupid guy. I gotta run all... Damn, that was supposed to be cool. And you made it not cool, you stupid black belt. Is this a Lapras sweep? I think it's going to be a Lapras sweep. To the point where I think we might get a level out of it. Alrighty, ceremonial save. Just like always. Don't change it up. Don't change it up. And save state. Here we go. Alright, friends. It's time to get our 8th gym badge. Welcome to my hideout. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. What kind of Pokeball is he holding? It's just interesting. Let's go, Snickerdoodle. Surf's up, Big Kahuna. Goodbye. There we go. Just keep sending Rhyhorn. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Miss, damn it. That's fine. We quad resist this. Well, we got one Hydro Pump miss out of the way, so that's fine. Glorious. Oh yeah, we're getting a level out of this. Nidoking is the big one? No, it's not. I forgot about that. We don't even need to do it. It's sort of another... It's the Doug Trio? The Doug Trio is the ace? Where was the 50? The hell? Hold on. Wait a tick. Yeah, level 50 Rhyhorn. We took that already? Okay, cool. Well, fuck it, we ball. Damn it. Lame. 8th gym badge with no drama, bitch. And it's done. Let's fucking go! Giovanni. In the fucking books, bitch. Earth badge. Now we got Earthquake, which is another great move to have in the arsenal. Snickerdoodle's at 51, so we only need 3 levels for Snickerdoodle to be at level cap for the E4. Earthquake, yeah, Earthquake. There we go. And here we run. And what I'm gonna do is heal up here and take on the rival. Because the rival's gonna lead, I should say, with Pidgeotto. And then from there, we kind of just go where we have to. Okay. So, good old Cardamom is going to take the lead. Do I want to use this as a training exercise? Not really. I just want to get it done with. And this is going to cause end of the stream when we're there. What, Evan? What a surprise to see you here. You're going to the Pokemon League? You collect all the badges too? That's cool. I'm going to whip you, Evan, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. No, you won't. I will end you. Pidgeot. Level 47 Pidgeot. Welcome to the Shockwave, bitch. What? A crit quick attack does that much damage? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, fine. You want to play that game? I'll play that fucking game with you. And fuck right off. Alright, Rhyhorn, switch. Shishimi. I shouldn't have done that with Cardamom. I got stupid. I should have just shockwaved it. Well, I guess no. I was gonna take that damage anyways. Surf. Goodbye. Deuces, bitch. Execute. Yep. We switch. How the fuck does he still only have an execute? It's fucking ridiculous. Has a full team though, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'll use Flamethrower. Why not? Why not? Why not? Just get it used to what it's going to deal with later. Perfect. There it is. Execute's done. Gyarados. I'm actually going to switch to Snickerdoodle. And And I'm going to try Ice Beam. Because I want to see what Ice Beam is going to do to Gyarados. Just to plan ahead. Because I'm not concerned whatsoever that we're going to lose a Pokemon in this fight as long as I don't fuck up something royally. Okay, interesting. Only does that much. Let's try another one. Just for funsies. Not going to be a problem. Nothing. Let's try Surf. Why not? Coolio, bro. Alright, let's get a little booster for Snickerdoodle there, too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, we're going to switch to Shishimi. And then we just have Alakazam. Alrighty. Let's have some fun. Shouldn't do that much, but it will get some. It'll be more than we expect. Oh my god, come on. Come on. Should have ended it right there. With the burn too, please. Please. Bish, please. Alright, Alakazam. We switch. And honestly, I will go Souffle for resistances. And let's have some fun. He's going to Psychic me. I'm going to Psychic him. Who has the better Psychic powers? Looks like me. And we got leftovers. Yeah, suck it. And I want to see what Giga Drain can do. It's not going to do a ton, but it'll do some. Or not. Which is rad. Lefties. That'll be fine. Oh, we've got his team in the bag as long as we don't fuck this up. And that right there, folks, is a rival fight against Angie. Which is careless, you. Alright, Angie's over. That is all of our Angie fights until the end of the game. And that is it. That is going to call it for the night. We have defeated Giovanni. We have defeated our rival. We are ready for the E4. And we just have to go through Victory Road. And we still have some static encounters that we could take out if we wanted to. Just kill birds, I guess. If we really wanted to. I'm going to go get a setup for the Elite Four. I'm also just going to check my hidden map quick because I don't want to get stuck without some garbage. So, yeah, there's some hidden items. Oh shit, I forgot to do the item finder. I'm going to go back there quick. So there's an item finder item in here that I need to go grab. And then perhaps we'll call it the night and then we won't set up for Victory Road. Just because it's another 5-10 minutes of tediousness that I can go spend with my wife. So that is what I'm going to go do. So, give me that. Item finder. There it is. I just had to talk to him one more time. Macho Brace. Interesting. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but nonetheless, it's cool to have. Alrighty. Let's heal up. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, if we're healed, we're healed. Cardamom got the worst of it in the last fight. Alrighty here, folks. I'm going to run us over. It feels good to be able to do it. Hey! Little level 2 Mankey. It's like all of our friends saying hi to one another. Saying hi to us once again. Which is always so kind of them to do. Alrighty. Bam. Oh, with the music too? Oh yeah. Hell yeah. And this is where we end the stream for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening wherever you are. It's appreciated. If you want to go check out more content, the Wisco Movie Watch podcast is coming your way tomorrow. You can go check out our Mega Eval podcast that we just did on the Onetta Show. Both of those are available on Spotify and YouTube. Go check out YouTube for some more Pokemon content. And check out our Instagram feed because it's a great way to keep everything going with what we're doing quickly. So thank you guys so much for listening and watching where we are. Peace, love, and hugs to you all. Goodbye.